you. Oh my god. Hang on, let me turn on my cam too. Oh no. Screw it. Just let the ad play. Hang on. I'm gonna turn on my cam again. Wait, any oh. Okay. Ah. Pop, pop, pop. I think my internet is still fucky wacky.
Hello there.
Hello. Hang on, my cam decides to die. I better get my tarot reading now. You are. Let me at least get the cameras set up. What do you mean you can connect? Buddy, just connect. Please. Camera, please. Please, senor. The VOD is gonna be so annoying. Hang on. Screw it. We're raw dogging this. It doesn't want to connect. What do you mean you don't want to connect? Hiya. Camera. Had Pat redeem when I decides to do it, I guess. No, connect's the same Wi-Fi. No, fuck. Where's my Windows? Where's my Windows link? Phone link. Phone link. Here we go. Camera. And for it, no. Now you want to connect. Why is it upside down? Why is it upside down? There you go. Oh, shit. Stop. Stop it. I'm so... Stop! No. Huh? There you go. Good Windows link. Now you know how jank this setup is. Now everybody in China knows how jank. It's very jank. Anyway. Alright. Save, yeah. I need bleach. What do you mean you need bleach? I really see his body. Mataku tercemari. Mataku. Anyway, noda-noda hitam. Okay. Anyway, visit with Vogel, your local help and drop a VTuber from Indonesia. Usually you do racing game. This is Start Reading Stream, and we are back. Hopefully. Right now, so I have V, I have Torch. If you're still around, Torch, hopefully. If anybody from Hajung wanna have a read, you're welcome to redeem it. It's only 30 points. I put it that cheap on purpose. Yeah. Let me do one more. Hang on. But yeah, I don't know what happened. The Wi-Fi died. Can I record my reading when I post it on my TikTok? Sure. Just tag me if you want. Same username. Well, no, not same username, but just tag me at VNNZ16 if you want. But yeah, you could record it for your TikTok. I kind of don't care. Because it's gonna be long. Anyway, I'm gonna read V, who is asking, how is Candy, my boyfriend, doing so far? I've been away from him for a while, which I feel like, why not just ask? Like you could just go to him and ask. I don't know, probably my career. Okay. Any takers? Anyone? Because I'm gonna close these. I'm gonna close the redeem, so I could show you guys what happened if I read my cards. If I have the energy, honestly, because that disconnect took me out. Damn you, Indonesian internet! I think somebody threw in the EMP. I'm just gonna console myself with that. Somebody threw in the EMP. I feel like you'll know. No, the reason why I made the joke, like, why not just ask your boyfriend directly, is more that I'm not exactly confident reading for you guys. It's fine because you guys are here. That's one. Two, it's consent. It's more about consent because I never no. If I say I never read for anyone else, like outside of my circle, that'll be a full lie. I did read for, I think, 3 other relationships where they ask questions about, people outside. 5 people. 5 people. And sometimes I'm not too comfortable because it's like peering to something I shouldn't, right? At least that's how I see it. So this is gonna be an interesting read. I'll still do it. I'll still do it. It's just I'm gonna cleanse this card for 3 days. Are you going to get an overview of me? Do you want what I did to Mesa, where I have you and I have your partner? I could do that. I think we'll do that. We'll do that then. We'll do that. I know that'll be fun. So we get an overview on like what happened. Because again, I feel like the consent is easy because you guys ask the question, and it's like a question that you want answer. So it's something that relates to you. But if it's the question becomes like, can you check in on my partner, for example, that's gonna be dicey. At least in my eyes, that feels dicey. But yeah, I think after V, I'm gonna close down the redeem because we have two. We have Torch, and then we have Zeno. Spicy. Oh, one more. One more. I mean, you're not the only one who asked about career. There was like two people asking about career previously. Because I'm not, unlike the Valentine read. Yes, I did read this during Valentine. I have a Valentine stream. It's like free for all. Like you could ask like anything. Hell, you could. At one point, somebody asked Catherine Persik, the friend of the channel, asked about her own health, and the card basically called her out, going like, "You're overworking. You should stop. You should stop overworking. It's not good for you." And I was like, "Catherine, are you okay?" And she like DM me like, "Holy shit, no, your card called me out." And like, "No, I was overworking. I am so sorry." They're like, "Oh, like, yeah, no, the card is calling you out. Like, you should fix that one." Like, "Yeah, I know. I'm taking break. Okay. And yeah, what Talia said. There's financial, life, advice, health, stuff like that. Okay, so gonna do one. The past, the present, the future. The Finky? And then there's something appear before me. The only one. I heard somebody whisper for me. So V, ready. This card, the top one is gonna be yours. Top one is gonna be yours. Bottom is your partner, Candy. Alright? The team and my, so the past, the present, the future. And then we can go a bit detailed. I will say both are happy. The High Priestess. So for V, it's the High Priestess, which is you're chill. At least you're. Also, I never understand the High Priestess. Unfortunately, it's like the third card in the Major Arcana. I guess you were a welcoming presence, as it should be. Jesus Christ, man. What do you mean as it should be? So on V's end, it's like you're quite elusive to Candy, I suppose. I think that's a good read. You're quite elusive. You're a nice thing to see in their eyes. Or sorry, his eyes. And to you, I'm no longer alone. Just like the song, The Blue Moon. My heart without a love of my own. Just like the Frank Sinatra Blue Moon song. But I don't think it's Frank Sinatra's song. However. For him, you're quite something. You're something that he wants, essentially. Elusive is sneaky or something. It's you're like something strange but not dangerous. I think that's like a good thing. Because I think that's what High Priestess is, at least in my mind. At least with this imagery, right? I wonder if using the windows, does it autofocus? Oh, it does, okay. Yeah. Because just like, I hate the color. The color is so washed. It's not as vibrant. I wish it's a bit more vibrant. Anyway, I'm raging. I'm raging on my phone's camera. Maybe I should have bought the expensive phone. But yeah, to him, you're like something new, something great. Because you're, I don't know. I think that's like the idea here. When the high priest steps into your reading, slow down, cue to slow down, go inward and trust intuition over external noise. So you're like, yeah, I think I'm keeping with that read. You're like someone that because this is like what he sees and this is what you see. Because this is yours, this is him. So what he sees is that you're quite a catch. You're something that he can jump into and be safe in a way. Because he can slow down, he can, trust you. And on your end, you see him as something like something good, something that you wish for something and he appears, essentially. So on both sides, you're good. You're doing good. But right now, right now, I think this is where I think you might know. But Queen of Wands on your end is crazy. At least to me, that's like, wow. Huh. And on him, it's like 3 of Coins. So this is where you are right now. Coins on his end. Pentacles on his end. Huh. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Queen of Wands. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Independence, government. I think saying that you love him, V, is. Wait, does card can actually flip unintentionally? I guess. I had a dream I got this exact reading. OMG. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh, it's meant to be then. Fuck. But yeah, no. V, you feel secure with the relationship. He's not. Which I find strange then. Yeah, I'm with Talia. The spirit's trying to tell you something. He had a guidance, but it's not a good guidance? Is that really the read for him currently? Poor work ethic, apathy, lack of goals, willfulness, apathy? Apathy. Apathy. Yeah, no, huh? You're a strong force in this relationship, B. Lack of emotions, yeah, apathy, lack of emotions, but that's weird. I don't, to me, it feels weird. Like, that's something, that means there's something wrong. Because, at least in my eyes, you're a strong force, V. In this relationship, you're the strong force. You're just like this Queen of Wands. Like, you're strong. You're, like, even with the volcano, like, erupting, you're, like, taking charge, right? But on his end, I don't know, I guess you're too strong, question mark? I'm trying to avoid using the word apathy, but it feels like there's a miss, there's a breakdown in the relationship somewhere. Maybe you're too strong. I guess that's a read. Maybe you're too strong. That he's shrinking. I feel that's like the read here. He's shrinking. Because you are a catch. But as I said before, to him, you're like this elusive new thing. Yeah, there's a part of him that's doubting. Yeah, but again, I don't know if it's because you're a very strong presence, or is there something that I can't see? Because I'm tempted to say that, because you just said it yourself, like you haven't seen him for quite a while, meaning it's a long distance relationship. And I suppose, unlike, because I'm also in a long distance relationship, right? So unlike me, or me and my partner, where we communicate a lot, we message a lot, we poke, tease, whatever. That probably didn't happen, and that's probably the doubt. If if I'm reading too much into it, that's my conclusion. But on the surface, at least if I'm doing surface reading, I feel like you're just a strong presence that he's doubting himself. Maybe it's like your overconfidence, right? Like you're just there. I don't know. It's like, right, at this point I'm not too sure. I'm gonna open the future part. That is such a weird future. Am I gonna do like what he sees, what you sees? Oh. Two cups. But it's a swords for V. There's emotions for candy, but thoughts for swords. Thoughts for V. King of Cups. Nine of Swords. But nine is like a dark card. Why dark for V? Miami. Fine. Stretch. Oh. There we go. Nine of Swords, sorry. Anxiety, terror, nightmares, so all is upright, which I find interesting. All of them are upright. Like me to shed some light on what's reading, and that's so that maybe you'll get a clear picture. Please do. Please do. Because if I'm just reading, like, checking in, if I'm reading it as you're just checking in on your partner via the cards, it's like, but King of Cups, I don't know, I'm hyper focusing on the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords, because Nine of Swords is dark, while King of Cups is like awakening. At least in my mind, it's like an awakening situation. Nine of Swords is like kind of grief, close to grief. Anxiety, guilt, dread. Oh. If I'm seeing it as what he sees on you and what you see on him, you still love him. Like, if we're going with love, like heart love, desired reality. I don't understand. That seems way above my pay grade. This reading is about reality shifting, where so at the moment I'm here and not there. Here as in not with your partner then, question mark. I think that's the vibe I'm getting, right? But if that's the case, then what is he dreading? What is your partner? What is Candy's dreading? Then, because on your eyes, Candy is the perfect partner, I want to say. Reality is the belief in which you can shift your awareness to the reality. So currently with your partner, okay. That still don't answer much. That still don't answer much. what is Candy dreading then? Is the thing, because this is dread, this is anxiety. Anxiety. And none of these, well, there's one. But like, at least on your end, there's no reverse. Oh, shit. No, I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna do a chore and then. But I don't know. I'm still. The question becomes, what is it that makes him nervous? To take advantage of the train of script in my house to show him genuine love and care. I guess that's the nervousness. That answers this. At least that answers this, and at least to me, that answers this. But it's still a big question here of like, why? It seems like you're doing something good for him, but at the same time, it doesn't it's not receiving on his end because he sees dread. He's this guy. I hate this card. It's not. That's not an answer. That is zero. That is none. No. Fuck you mean? Wheel of Fortune reverse. Huh? Can feel like downstream or stuck in pattern. Yeah. That still doesn't answer much. I guess. No, guys, I think I don't understand the desired reality, which I'm interpreting is what you wishes. If that's the case, these two cards are useless. Which what you get with King of Cups is like you're achieving that reality. At least that's my idea of King of Cups. Because you're strong yet tender, like he receiving it, right? At least that's what you see. At least that's what he's feeling. Yet on your end, like what he sees to you, and at least on your end, it's like constant anxiety, like a very bad attachment issue type of anxiety. That is so mean to read, but yeah, no, I'm happy with that read then. See me, but yeah, no, I'm stopping there. Because these two don't. This two feels dumb. Because if I'm being mean, you're just gonna be perpetually stuck. You two are just gonna be perpetually stuck unless something happens. Yet there's abundance somewhere, which I'm gonna interpret it like if you manage to break this cycle, your love life would be very good trademark. I think I understand. No, I think I understand surface level way, but this is like high level bullshittery type shit of like you're being too strong, but he doesn't receive that. So at this point, like you're saving him, but you're not really doing it. I feel that's what the the Nine of Swords ended up being. Because Nine of Swords, at least with this set of deck, is Four of Wands. What I say? Here it is. The Nine of Swords represent decision making controlled by anxiety. The oracle at Delphi warns the king that his son, Oedipus, will one day kill him. Had he not let his fears control him and raised his son in love instead of hate, the king's eventual death could have been avoided. Because even if I don't treat it as what he sees, what you see, and what he sees, your power fantasy is built on anxiety, which is bad. And at least on him, he matures. At least he escapes that bad shit that he had, because he has the wisdom. He has the emotional wisdom behind it. So at the same time, both reads of like what he sees and what you see don't make sense.
That's rough, buddy.
Or not don't make sense, but like it's still anxiety ridden regardless of how I read it. Practically, yes. I wouldn't go with immature. I would go with, are you considering his, I guess if you're asking for advice here, it's like, are you considering his own feelings and all that? Because we're talking about cups here, so feelings is valid. Otherwise, it feels like you're just running in circle. And if you, I feel like you're running in circle. If you manage to break this, there is abundance. Like you both can receive that desired reality becoming true. It's just right now you're just running in circle. There's not much change. And at that point, I don't know what to change, you know. I'm tempted to flip 3 cards just to see what's actually happening with the boyfriend. I'm gonna do that. Being stuck. Huh. The Ten of Cups feels weird, but so kinda stuck. Or sword. Sanctuary, recouping, meditation, recouping. I'll go with recouping. But there's also being hurt on something, which is the coins. That's what the 9 of coins is. Careful, commitment, determination, ambition. Oh. Yeah, no. But there's also 10 of Cups, which is another celebration. Another celebration card, Harmony Reunion. I guess good news is, V, that your boyfriend is at least healing. And then the one being hurt would be me, which explains the 9 of Swords and the perpetual like cycle that you are in. Because at least on my end, it seems like he is healing. Gotta apply the same 3 cards to you. Empress, Hangman. I like how 2 cards, you both need to stop. You both need to chill. I love how that's a common ground. There's a feminine energy that isn't being addressed. And then there's a gate, or at least a wall, somehow, with the 9 of Wands. Yeah. No, I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I just need to make a confirmation on the Empress. Yeah, you're giving to. Okay, no, I was right. So on his end, he is healing in some way. He is healing from that hurt, whatever hurt that you just described. On your end, you're giving too much. That it's probably too much. You're nurturing a bit too much and not getting something back in a way. So you both need to chill. That's the Four of Swords and the Hanged Man. And then the Nine of Wands, where even if you're being blocked, you can still keep going, which I guess answers these two. Yeah. At least that's where the Ten of Coins will come in. Huh. So judging from the chat, you seem to be very happy with the read. At least you caught what you want to hear. Yeah, Nine of Wands, your thoughts. Uh-huh. Is there any? Should I open more cards or should I stop here? I think I'm kind of happy. Yeah, I'll say I'm quite happy. Quite happy with the read. It's not really you didn't train him well enough to love. I think the card is leaning on what you're giving. Would it be okay to ask you to open more cards? You have two more people in front, behind you. V. I don't mind. It's just you have two more people, 3 plus me, behind you that also waiting to read. I don't mind. Just tell me how many cards. Do you want me to pull like one more card or another set? Right, my bad. Train. V said train. Yeah, he said train. Such a weird playlist, I swear. I am concerned. I think I'm good now. All right. I'm gonna lock the doors.
Carahony 21. Welcome to the garage, Tilda.
And I'm back. And hello, Karahani. Welcome to the garage. Sorry. I was closing my gate. My mom just got back and needed to close the gate. Anyway, I think that should be the read. I don't know what else. I'm here. I was closing my door. Goddamn. How do the reading works? You just redeem the you just redeem the reward there. There's Vincent, read me my tarot, and I'll read you your tarot. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for V. is that's a very difficult read. So Torch asking, will there be a good outcome from the traumatic event that happened to your family on Friday, last Friday, I suppose? Which is a very interesting question. All right, I'm closing the redemption then. That is a very okay. That's a good last read I should do before revealing my own cards. Okay. I think for Torch, I'm gonna do 3 cards and then see from there, I guess. Anyway, honey, it's very nice to meet you. I'm nervous because strangers. I'm gonna go sleep now. Rest well, V. Remember to care for your partner and not overpower them. Sorry, cancer season makes me want to settle down and get a housewife. Get a housewife every year. Housewife? Are you be a housewife? Oh, okay, there you go. I was like, get a housewife. Dude or lesbian? I'm also there. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's either or. Okay. I really like get a housewife. Am I talking to a guy or a cottagecore lesbian? Sorry. I am bad with that. 5 cups. No, I think it'll be funnier, like a cottagecore lesbian asking, like, am I gonna get a housewife? Are you making a farm? Very funny. Oh god, a ballerina farm, but make it toxic Yuri. Ooh. Somebody make that. Somebody make that on AO3. I'm gonna read it. I hate reading erotica, but I prefer reading hentai manga. I'm such a chess guy. But if there's a ballerina farm, but make it toxic Yuri, I will jump onto it. I want figure skating heated Yuri. You're not fair. I'm curious about my career, by the way. To be honest, I mean, we'll see. I will give you a warning though, Zeno. The cards will not give you specifics, but I can at least the cards can at least read you what you feel, I suppose, motherfucker. So close. So close. I am struggling. Either I'm getting tired or the card is against me somehow. Yep. But yeah, the idea of tarot is like, yeah, you could ask about futures, but at the same time, it's not gonna be definite, right? Because at least my philosophy in tarot reading is that you have free will. So honestly, whatever happened in this read is gonna be a choice. It's gonna be something that you need to settle. Like, do you want that reality or are you gonna seek the others? Because you could just like ignore this read. At least that's my philosophy. Because whenever I do like future reading or like general reading, past, present, future, it's like it's a possible future. It's one of the many ways things can play out. It's just a matter of your perspective. Like, do you want that? Because with general reading, sometimes I give people choices. What Talia said. That's why I'm trying to do this weekly. Fuck, I'm not doing read weekly, man. Monthly. I'm gonna do it every new moon. I guess that's gonna be my team. New moon reads. Fuck it. Hold. Lazy. And then I'm just getting kind of tired. Anyway. Okay. One more now. So, will there be a good outcome? I think I'm gonna do a yes or no question first. Queen of Coins, hello. Which I think this is a yes, if I'm correctly. Yeah, there is going to be. I don't know what your definition of a good outcome is, Torch, but you will heal at least. That's my interpretation here. Yes. Holder of the torch. Yeah. After this is yours, Senna. But now I'm gonna do this. Because I'm kind of curious what happened. Movement. That is not an answer. Crash. Okay. That makes sense. Crash. Moving. Kind of stop. I mean, there is abundance, I guess. So that's a good news for you, Torts. There is gonna be an abundance. It's just I don't know what. It's coin, so it's material. But I think that's like the answer already, right? Like you're just asking if there to know if there will be a good outcome for a traumatic event that happened to our family Friday. Yes, it's just I don't know what type of outcome you're actually looking for. Like, is this gonna be like a court thing? Like you're gonna get money out of the settlements? Or as in like, is this a learning experience type of good outcome? Because it's very ambiguous, right? Like what type of good outcome you're looking for. But overall, it's a yes. At least past, present, future. Because I'm kind of like, what's going on? It's like moving, kind of stop, and then everything's gonna be okay. 6 of coins. Let me just read you 6 of coins. Where is it? Before sword. 6 of coins represent kindness and generosity to those less fortunate. The old woman from this Inuit tale understand the need to put positivity into the world in order to receive it back. pay it forward methodology of karma. Methodology. Words. Upright. Generosity, charity, kindness, value, reward. And we don't want our son to have long-term medical issues. I'm sorry for the tragic crash then. I don't, That's something I'm kind of afraid to read too. Health. I don't know, I feel like the Chariot and the the Knight of Wands kind of bullshit then. I mean, but at least it's like positive. There's gonna be abundance. I see two cards. These two cards are abundance. At least. Which kind of answers that you don't need money. And abundance here can be a lot of things too, right? Like it doesn't have to be at least material wise, you'll be fine. But I'm gonna pull two cards for your son then, if you don't mind. Although I don't know what I'm asking. That's the thing. Will they be okay? I think that's a good pause. That's a good question. Will they be okay? Ace of Wands. Seven of coins. How? I know what the Ace of Wands is, and I was checking for Seven of Coins. It's gonna be a rocky start for your kid. I'm sorry if I used the word kid. Because Ace of Wands is like a start. Aces are always a start in tarot. Like start number 1.
Hello there.
He's 24. Hi, Bita. But he will persevere. At least that's a good news. Reward, perseverance, decision, investment, fruition. So you'll be fine. I think if you allow me to give a very general like base read, regardless on what happened, it's like he'll be fine. It's a rocky start. I mean, it feels like a no-brainer. You had a terrible car crash, injured. I don't know what type of injury it is, but from your description, it's a very hard, rough, dangerous type of crash. So it's gonna be a very hard start. Concussion, heavy concussion then, which makes sense on the Ace of Wands. It's gonna be a very hard start, at least a slow start, but he will persevere.
Welcome to the garage, Tilda.
Hello, welcome to the garage. That is not a good card to pull. It's kind of like Nothing Burger. The Ten of Wands is kind of a Nothing Burger card. At least in this read, it's like very ambiguous. Because it talks about it's nothing bad, ignore the skull. But romance, investigation, duty. Is your kid stubborn? Is your son stubborn, Torch? Looks scary. The story is scary. Is there a queue? Yes, but I stopped the queue because I think it's gonna be very late for me. Although he's the first person I know. I guess that doesn't really answer is he stubborn or not, but I'll take your words for it. It's gonna be over, but it's like, No, that's reassuring. I think I'm gonna separate this too. I think this is just a an affirmation on this. It's gonna be a very rough journey for your kid, for your son, Torch. I mean, again, car crash, concussion. There's gonna be a lot of stress, obviously, but I don't know. It's like I feel like whenever I open the card, if I open more cards, it's just gonna be reassurance and reassurance of like he will persevere. This is more like fire, right? I think that's the Aztec, and then we have the Republic of Congo mythology here, where there is enthusiasm at least on him, with him, or perhaps the people around him, right? Like as long as you guys keep a positive energy here, it'll be fine. Because yes, despite being overwhelmed, there's stress involved here. As long as there's positivity around your son, around your family, it's gonna be fine. Again, I don't think I can pull any card that will answer is there gonna be health problem or whatever that is, right? Health problem, maybe money problem. I can kind of peer health is not something I'm very confident reading. I've read before for pets, for people, but it's like not as, I don't know, I'm not as confident. But from what I see with this 2, 4, 6, 8 cards, as long as the positivity is there, it's fine. It's gonna be okay. Because he seems to be a very strong person, strong-willed at least. Without money problem, then it kind of answers on the front. Because I think that was like my first read of like asking like money trouble. It's like you have abundance. These two, the Queen of Coins and the Six of Coins, these are abundance essentially. This is far more abundance. This is more about nurturing, right? And this is about giving. Like you do have money to give. You'll be fine finance wise, material wise, you'll be fine. The Chariot. How about I read the Chariot and the? Okay. I listen to Knight of Wands being reversed is something I'm kind of curious. Like why? Why is it reversed? Knight of Wands. Arrogance. No, I guess it's recklessness, right? I think the Chariot and the the Knight of Wands is talking about the crest itself. Because the Chariot is about journey, perseverance, rest, decision, vengeance, victory. It's moving. It's a moving part. And then Knight of Wands is just like the case right now, right? Like the crashes itself. Recklessness. Maybe the crash is out of like, oops, yeah, an accident, an actual accident of like short-sightedness. English is not my first word, my first language. Sorry. Not as a reassurance. I'll open one card. Knight of Cups reverse. What? Knight of Cups. It's very nothing. It's nothing. It's another nothing burger card. God damn it. Yeah, no, nothing burger. Like, don't think there's gonna be any more reads. Unfortunately, like this doesn't say much as far as I can tell. Even together, I'm like, nothing. Yeah, no, nothing. Because Knight of Cups is messenger, Hollywood is kind gentle, also willing to expand what he believes. The Hierophant talks about the Hierophant, like a priest, talks about conformity. Yeah, no, it's nothing. It's very nothing here. Yeah, is there anything else you would like to ask? I don't see much. We can snooze it. Or is that okay? Well, is that satisfactory, I guess? Satisfactory, yeah. I don't think there's any money problem. At least if I'm even if I'm reading this as a money problem, I don't think so. There's difficulty. Again, it's a repeat of like there's gonna be difficulty, but with the Hierophant being what comes after, it's not something that is worrying. At least I think that's basically the read. I'm gonna make a double check here. Let's see what this. Yeah. I'll assume the quietness is nothing. I just want there to be a good outcome for all. I think you should just focus on. I'm gonna ignore this. I think you should just focus on these at least, because there is abundance. I think regardless of the outcome, things not gonna be that bad, you know. Because again, you guys are very persistent, and I think the family, like your family, is loving enough. I wouldn't go as far as say happy enough. I feel very weird to say happy enough, but it's loving, caring. There's a lot of care. There's a lot of love. That despite the stress that's gonna happen, even with this too, if I interpret it as just things that happens, it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Again, I think the message here is which I don't know, I'm kind of going back to my own trauma and all that. As long as the vibe is good, type of conversation. Because I also just lost someone. It's been close to 2 years actually. It's the reason why I start reading tarot. It's the reason why I'm like burned out and a lot of things. I'm also not, like not in a good space, but at least my surrounding is good. Yeah, at least my surrounding is good. At least things are great. For well, I wouldn't say things are great, but abundance, right? Like, despite everything, despite my own like mental health problems that they're slowly creeping out. That's why I'm gonna read my own shit. On the surface, it's everything's fine. I see my mom, because she lost her husband, man. She lost the love of her life. She's fine. She's like more positive. Maybe there's gonna be times where you're shaky, but so far she's been great. Same with my sisters. My sister's been pretty okay. I think having a new partner and all that helps. And I also have friends and all that. It's anyway. Seno, you're asking about career. And last is Kara, or looking for a for a wifey, or going to be a wifey. Sorry, I keep going like, huh? I keep remembering the Yuri. I need to stop remembering the Yuri. You're a bisexual man, Vincent. you're not invited into the lesbian club. Yeah. Again, Torch, I am sorry for the accident. What you guys are going through, I can sympathize. But I feel I'm positive with the cards that as long as you guys are positive, looking for positivity together, I feel love and care is a really good fuel to bypass any concern, right? Okay, while the ad starts, I'm gonna shuffle. We are trying, aren't we all? And once again, the cards is just saying one outcome. And I think I'm gonna be with Talia. And so I think the cards knows you guys are good people. Hence the relatively positive reading. Stop doing that, cards. Dodging it. Oh, you guys probably using like ad blocker, right? Sometimes the ad blocker works, sometimes it doesn't. That's the thing. Nope, really? Huh. Strange. I am from mobile. I still get ads sometimes on mobile. Huh. The cards are telling you need to break it. I know, I still have 2 more reads. Man. I wish I could get turbo. Then again, sometimes my ad blocker works, sometimes it doesn't. I also did remove the pre-roll ads, so people who are joining won't get ads. Because I too hate the pre-roll ads. Lately, the advertisement that I get is Singaporean. No, I would be happy if it's Singaporean. I get Australian ads. I get Australian Panadol ad. Funnily enough, and the chewing gum ads. I don't know. It's, the Twitch ad that I'm getting is super weird. Like at first, like Panadol, I was like, why am I getting Panadol ad? And it's not even the Indonesian Panadol; it's like Australian Panadol. I don't think we have those. And then those chewing gum or like gummies. I think it's gummies. I get university ads. Oh, that's probably connecting to your career then. So, past, present, future. Hang on. I moved my chair and it moved everything. Always get nicotine and alcohol ads. What? No, that's wild, tell you. Alcohol? No, I'm living in Indonesia. I don't think we're gonna get alcohol ads. Or nicotine. Also, I'm happy that Twitch doesn't have those damn betting ads. Well, at least for Indonesian. I hate the Indonesian online casino ads. It's so... One, it uses AI generated art. 2, it's so fucking loud. Yeah. Like, I'm so glad Twitch doesn't have that. Fuck, if Twitch have that, I would just jump to YouTube. Like, no, I'm stopping my YouTube, stopping my Twitch career. I'm moving to YouTube. Or TikTok. I'm gonna do reading on TikTok. Maybe I should have done reading on TikTok. Oh! What? There you go. Weirdo. I mean, I hope so, Zeno. I hope so. I mean, who knows? Anyways, your cards. Your past. So, what's wrong with your career? Or prospect? Ooh, you get Pandawa. 5 of Wands. I suppose things are good. Wands are good. Oh, 5 of Wands is like good. Oh no, no, it's kind of good. You're a very competitive person, Zeno. You're, at least in the past, you're constantly fighting to reach your goal, right? You're a very persistent person. Let's put it that way. 5 of Wands. Yeah. You're quite persistent. And now you're looking for something new. Oh, how? I don't know. The cards is telling me that you're quite a persistent person, that you're quite competitive, rivalry, conflict, like even with much conflict here, like you're doing good. I know you're looking for something new, and it's fancy because you got the coins. So I think, like, career wise, that's a really good card to have. To pop out just means like it's confirmed. Does it have camera in my eyes? I don't know. So your career prospect, how is it? Ooh. I was going to interpret it as, I think you need to be careful. So you have your sparks, you have your material, you have your coins, you have your money. But something's going on with your emotions. Love me. First, the King of Cups makes you guess emotional withdrawal or passive aggressive. What if we have best of Emotions, yeah. There's something going on within you, essentially. Specifically, the emotion department. There's concern, I suppose. Because you're gonna have a good start. Like, I think you're starting something new. I don't know what that is specifically. But why is the new song? No, fuck off. Yeah, Ace of Coins. There's like a new beginning. At least materially, you have a new beginning. But that new beginning leads you to something concerning, or like at least anxiety driven. Back then, yes, competitive. Okay, so that's this is true. Present now, I am a manager. Did you just started being a manager, or I guess, were you given something new? Or did you come across something new, like I don't know, material wise, I suppose. It's my uncle, but oh, okay, so that makes sense why you're very nervous on this endeavor. Bye bye, Tyra, as well. Thank you for joining. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just need to stretch my fingers because you never say, who, buddy. I'm trying to not give my input here. I'm just gonna read the cards because I have things. But okay, so it makes sense. So everything in this world is concerning for me to tread in. That's where the King of Cups reverse is, because emotionally you're not ready then. But it's like a really interesting beginning for you. Like, you're given like the Ace of Coins. You were given this lucrative thing, right? Being a manager is, I wouldn't say it's lucrative, depending on what type of field you're in or what type of thing you're managing. If you're in the karaoke business like I am, that's fucked. But yeah, no. Factor matters. So it's like decent. I'm gonna do my classic thing of like, oh, how to release. I guess the question now is, how do I release this this anxiety, right? So we have a potential, you're an unseen influence. Like, what really bothers you in this? This is the unseen influence, and this is your potential. Like how to get out of it, right? Like like your ways to get out. So what's really bothering you in this new factory manager job? You're afraid of not working hard enough. You're not persistent enough. Question mark. So it's literally confirming your fear. Confirming, oh, like, so everything is felt is concerning for me to thread in. And that's really what's holding you back. The cards are like, no, that is literally it. That's literally it, buddy. Like, your concern is literally when I think the cards here is trying to say, like, you do have the capability. It's just you shouldn't be doing that. 5 points is an interesting hidden potential. Good news, everything is coin, so it's finance advice. That's weird. No, that's weird. No, I'm not trusting the book. I think tonight's MVP is the 5 of coins. It has been popping out for quite a lot. You're not overworked, are you? Like, is that also another thing that worries you in a way? Not really. Okay, so it's not that. I think then the 5 of coins is kind of negative. Well, yeah, no, kind of negative because it senses that if you keep feeling scared, you might lose this. And with the current job market, I think that's a bad idea to lose this work. I'm not sure if the factory or your uncle expects you to do more, but perhaps it's best to just trust your instinct. I think that's like what the card is trying to go. Which I think that 10 of swords looks scary, but I think that confirms my it confirms my my thought. Surviving disaster, recovery, regeneration, the inevitable. Can I open another card? The magician. You have tricks. Oh, you have tricks. Yeah. Not saying that you should. I think the card is not pushing you to do more, but inch. You should push like inch by inch. You should try it. Because the magician, I say tricks because magician, right? But I think it's more about your own self-confidence, resources. The magician is a helping hand. She has the ability to change raw materials into something wonderful and dreaming into doing. But she is only the helping hand. It is up to the protagonist to use her support moving forward to do the right thing. So you do have the resource to actually do this job, right? But you need to, realize that. I think that's also what this card is, the law confident. It's like you need to slowly just break away from that here. Because the 10 of swords is, again, it's not really a bad card. But you will recover. Like, you can go for it. Because it's a big spot for low wisdom into that position. True. But I think judgment. Another major arcana pop out, and it's judgment. One step closer to the end. Funny you mentioned that, Zeno. That's what the judgment card is. At least to me, it's trying to push. I was going to like interpret it as there are ways to improve, and I think as a manager, I think this is actually no, this is like a really good point. I say tricks, right? There are ways. There are ways to improve yourself. Like you're a manager, that means you're God, Vincent, the owner, is popping out now. I'm focusing on these two cards, the Magician and Judgment, because you'd have the resource to improve yourself, to help, essentially. I think with the Judgment even, there's a inner self that is trying to get out. And I was going to say like maybe there are strong points where you could use, i.e., because you're a manager. At least this is where I'm putting my own perspective here. If you have people skill, you could talk to people, because it's again, improving from a lot of mistakes is one thing. Because I think that's this actually, Zeno. It's surviving. You are surviving this job. Like you're learning. I don't know when you got this job. I feel like it's very recent. And yeah, no, it's like, and that's where the judgment, I was going to say, change of perspective. There are ways to improve yourself by just looking at things differently, right? Like you're asking Bulan February. So it's quite recent. Okay. No, I think that makes sense with this read. That makes sense with this read. I had a feeling because it feels recent. This read feels quite recent, because I don't think if it's been like a full year or something, it's not gonna be Ace of. I don't think it's gonna be Ace of Coins. That I don't know. Pulling an ace, like pulling any aces, makes me think like this is a new thing. Like at least in the last 5 months, type of 5 to 6 months type of conversation. But no, yeah, you maybe having a change of perspective, talking with other people. Because you're a manager. Again, I was going to say, since you're a manager, you are always welcome to just talk to your subordinates, right? Like whoever below you, just talk to them. Like, what's the problem? How can we do things? Yada yada yada. And from there, you get a new perspective, and that's how you learn. That's how you learn. That's how you manage, and ended up managing. And I think that's where the magician will come out. Yeah. Because with that, you have the tools, you have the tricks. Yeah, what Talia said. Being a manager is a bridge. You have to be able to communicate with many people with different ways of communicating. You also have to be able to translate upper management expectation, i.e. your uncle, down to your subordinates. Say, hey man, I need this done, you know. Even learn how to not say something they don't want to hear. That was, I am shaking your hand. I am shaking your hand. I'm also learning that. But yeah, no, I think that's it. I'm not sure if I want to open another card, because I don't think there's gonna be anything going on here. At least I don't think so. Hi, Annette. Hello. You're joining at the last moment, kinda. Okay, so that's it then. Thank you. But yeah, I think a good actually no, I'm gonna curious. That's good. Knight of Wands. That's not a really bad. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a bad card to pop out at the end for like a final advice. Actually, Tetherhood. The Knight of Wands represent a fearless fighter, eager to charge into battle, especially if it means defending someone he loves. I wouldn't advise being reckless. I don't think that's the interpretation here, even though that helps. If you want me to be honest, being reckless sometimes helps. But I think it's more because we're talking about career. It's telling you that it's okay to take risk. It's not really the reckless. You shouldn't focus on the reckless stuff, but it's like telling you that it's okay to take risk. You might be stepping into leadership or changing ahead before you've read the fine print. It's high reward, high volatility. Yeah. Knight of Wands doesn't wait for signs. They are signs. They are the signs. As high as your emotion, full passion, drive, yada yada. Because again, as you said, you were competitive. You were once a very competitive person. I don't think that's gone. I rarely believe your old self is dead, gone. So maybe that's where you need to come back to, or at least borrow the energy. And I think that's like the advice of the last card of the deck in the deck right now. Just this, or was the last card. Like it's okay to take risks, because I think that's what I'm getting with your question of like, should I not? I'm still afraid of doing things. I don't think I'm fitting here. I'm fit with this role. Yet it seems like the card is like, no, you're fine. You're doing good. Yes, you're nervous, but like you're there. You're there. That's the energy I'm getting when I was reading. It's like, no, you're there. Yes, you're scared. Yeah, anxiety is there. That's gonna eat you alive, man. That's gonna eat you alive. But yeah, I'm glad that you're happy with that read. Ooh. Anyway, next. Next is Karahani. If you're still here, you're asking, what will my future spouse be like, or signs that how I'll meet them? Which is not an easy thing to read for me. Oh no, Seno, I relate to that. I relate to that like fuck. Cause I'm also in your shoe, kinda. Although I'm worse. I feel like I'm worse. It's not a manager job, it's an owner job. I inherit my dad's business. And it's not a business he's doing alone. It's a business he's doing with 3 other people. That's why that read was like, no, this is familiar. Inherit. Yeah, I inherited. I do not want it. Yet I need to do it. And I was like, that's that job. That thing was the whole reason why I crashed out and burned out. Anyway, Kara. Gonna read yours. Are you gonna get your sugar? Talia, I ended up I have 2 jobs. One of them, because I became the owner that ended up doing nearly everything. I needed to handle people. I needed to be HR. I needed to be the guy who knows how to fix things, which I don't. I need to be a tech guy too. The manager role it consists of two and one former uncle who all three collaborate on one of their friends. Ah, okay. No, I think we're in the same shoe, kinda. Then it's like, no, you still have fellow managers, and you're like need to work together with them, type shit. Which no, I think we're in the same shoe. It's just I've been taught by the people how to fix stuff and learn something new. I find that quite interesting though that you need to be involved with the machine, because I never expect the manager to do that, or at least I don't know. That feels weird. Stop. TAUGHT. Stop. Diajarin kan maksudnya. Lo habis apa lu diajarin sama om lu essentially. Alright, one last shuffle. And Kara, you gonna get your reading. Not Paman. I'm IT, I'll handle both shop accounts and retail customer. Jesus, I'm a merchandiser and delivery driver. Tapi teknisi A. I forgot, Talia. I forgot that you're like an everything. I remember you telling me about the garage that you're working, but I always forgot you're like an everything there. And you're like you're breaking them. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I remember that. You told me, but I forgot. No, some of these are new information. You ended up handling the IT. You handled not one, but two shop accounts. So you're also the accountant, kinda. You're handling the merchandise and deliver them. That's also new. Damn. And they're still overworked in America. No, it's America. I need to I need to stop. It's America. Fuck them. They really care. But that answers why you haven't moved out. Because I remember you mentioning you're gonna move to Ash, right? I mean, Zena, we're living in a capitalist society. We're in the same boat. We're always has been. Yeah, no, my hands are tired. The wave is getting rough. Again, Zena, I went to my therapist and she prescribed me depression. I legitimately told my therapist, honestly, if my biggest stressor is not work, is not being a content creator, is not even the fact that I can get crucified for being bisexual in Indonesia. It's the fact that I constantly stress over money. And she went like, yeah, no, I cannot help you that. No shit, Sherlock. Like, yeah, no, so unfortunately, therapy cannot help you on that. Like, no shit. I think I legitimately said that to her, like, no shit. And so she's like, I think pills gonna help you. And so, like, so fucking Christ, man. Anyway, Karahari, let's read you before I go on a fucking tangent. What will my future spouse be like? I'll do one card at a time, I guess. No, Talia, you did a lot of things too. It's the funniest shit. I don't know why no. I'm trusting my gut. I was going to do a slow read, Kara. I'm like, okay, so your future partner's gonna be, and then like see the Four of Swords. I'm like, no, actually, no. I feel like I didn't shovel it correctly. Because we kept. Let me shovel it. Bad card. Bad card. One more shovel. Or two more, I guess. This and my usual. Kaya nga sa para di action niya dito. I was doing so well. So well. That's too much. I'm even generally on Heckin Poly in the US South Bible Belt area. It's bad. I know, Talia. I know. I'm not saying you have it better. I doubt you have it better, knowing Texas. God, knowing Texas. I can't flip it again. I hate you so much, phone link. Windows phone link. You're so useful, yet not really. Sack of shit. There you go. There, I'm happy. Very happy. Okay, let's see your future spouse. What am I reading? Fuck am I reading? Fuck am I reading? Five of Swords reverse. Six of Wands reverse. Thoughts and prayers. I think that's a good that's a good way to read this. Thoughts and prayers. No, I'm not gonna go. I don't think you're not gonna meet your loved ones. Cause this, at least I know this isn't leaning to that. 5. 6 of Wands. And 10 of Cups. Damn, I'm never getting married, unfortunately. No. We can salvage this. We can salvage this. Okay. I read this two ways. I'll have 2D. I'm gonna read this two ways, okay? I gonna read it as what's going on with you first, which I think that makes more sense, at least in my mind. And then we'll try to work our way to your question of like how you get, or is there a sign? Because to be, it feels like you're on your road to recovery somewhat, right? I think you had a bad breakup or just not really good in relationships. because I think that's what's screaming for me in these two, Five of Swords and the Six of Wands. Because it seems like you're strong, but you don't have much backup. You're not being supported that well. And then with this, you're like in that road to not redemption, but I feel like I've used the word healing. But yeah, let's go with that. Five of Swords reverse is a turning point. Maybe you're ready to walk away. Maybe you're realizing that being right isn't satisfying. It's reconciliation, remorse, or desire to mend fences. Leads to Six of Wands, hint of fear of success, recognition that feels hollow. Maybe you're not there. Hence why I'm like, you're reconciled with something, but you never gotten any support, right? And that's where you are right now, of like trying to find that support. Which I suppose that kind of answers like a sign of you getting someone. Is like, perhaps if you find someone who can support you and help you go further with your healing journey, with the reconciliation of whatever happened in the past. Because the Ten of Cups reverse is like you feel neglect. There's instability. I think you finding this stream and then asking that question in like, what was it? I'm not good with horoscope stuff, with the sun and moon stuff. But I guess that's already a sign, right? Like you're looking for answers. Comes points this card beneath the surface, realizing that look happy but feel disconnected. Yeah. Because right now you're like losing that. Like that's what you're looking for, of like the connection again. You miss the dynamics, the warmth of having someone. I'm gonna pull 2 cards. And these 2 cards are kind of useless. But we can still read. 4 of Cups. On Fenrir, I guess I shouldn't have ignored Fenrir that much. The 4 of Swords. I did not want the 4 of Swords to come back, but I guess, Talia, it's like, no, I don't think you need to stop. In my head, like, no, it's not resting. I don't think the sign is you need to rest. But that is like, it's coming out again, and it's this time it has a friend. Both of them are 4s. 4 of Cups can signal emotional reawakening or avoidance. You might finally be ready to look up and receive what's been there all along, but you might be numbing out or ghosting your own feelings to avoid some discomfort. This card points to missed opportunity, not because you weren't offered, but because you weren't open. I forgot the tarot. Hi, Izzy. Yeah, it's today. There you go, yeah. I think that's a read. I was going to say, Talia. Like, no, I think that's it. I think that's a sign, Kara. You need to heal. That's why I was like, kind of, is there something wrong? Like, what happened here? Because it feels like you didn't get much support, and that's like what kept you from getting that happiness. And well, must you come out? you could have just stayed. But yes, I think I'm not saying suffering in silence. I think it's more that, yeah, I don't know. I hate how whenever I do tarot reading, I keep using the word healing. I keep I keep using the psychology speech of like you need to heal your inner self. When it's always true. But yeah, no, yeah. 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 Motivation, opportunity, optimism, restlessness, boredom. There's boredom. I can use that as a keyword. But no, I think it's like opportunity. It seems like you're also missing that because you kept maybe second guessing yourself. King of Swords. I think that's the truth. Yeah. Yeah. You kept doubting yourself. Cynicism. There's like inner cynicism maybe of like, no, I don't think that's gonna work. No, I think that's dangerous. Like, really? Is it? You're numb on that, which with Talia here of like maybe it's time to not really look, but ask yourself like, are you ready to go through it? I guess. Are you still here, Kara? Please say, please, please be here. So I know I'm doing good. Or at least satisfied with your read or follow up questions. Yes. On which I'm tempted to do what I did uh with Senna of like just pulling the last card. But I'm gonna hold myself. Because I don't think I should open more cards. And what will they be like? I get now I'm not ready, but I'll never be. What do they like? What are they gonna be like? Okay, for that I think I'm gonna shuffle them again. I don't know. I just feel I would like some hold. Is the redeem unavailable? I'm pausing it because, or actually no. If you honestly fine. If you want to read Izzy, it's in there. Because I was thinking like I'm gonna stop here. I think because I also want to read my own card. Okay, that's gonna be the last one, guys. That's gonna be the last one. I swear. No, Talia. Let's give our girly hope. Let's be girly pop for a second. I'm gonna do one last shuffle and then we'll pull 3 cards. 3 cards. It's okay. Honestly, Izzy, I think that's why I put up the Google form. So people can like, if they forgot about it, they could just look at the VOD. Because I will always prioritize the Google form. Yeah, let's do it like that. Fuck it. Okay, if Kara found there, I'm not too sure about your pronouns. What would they like? I'm gonna pull these 3 cards. Oh, they're gonna be strong. Huh. Hmm. Queen of Wands reversed though. That's Queen of Swords reversed. That's a bit of a Queen of Wands. I'll tell you, it's gonna be a girl. No, I'm kidding. I mean, maybe. Who knows? But I will say the Queen of Swords being reversed is a really good because I was gonna say, like, you're gonna get someone who is strong, at least. That's what I'm getting with the Queen of Wands. They're gonna be quite there for you. Like, confidence, passionate, right? Because Wands, it's like very passionate. It's a passion card. Welcome to the Girls Garage.
_VT. Welcome
Hi,
to the
Rachel told
garage
me
to
about
the-
you. Oh, plural mind, Rachel? Question mark? Me. Okay. Hello. I'm sorry, it's like 1 a.m. let me follow you back. Yippee. We do want to get to know more plural friends. Alright, hello. Yeah, anyway. Because you'd go to bed sooner or later. After I read Issy's thing, I guess I'll read mine tomorrow. I was gonna read my card live, but it was gonna be the closer actually. I was gonna close with like my own read. Like, let's see what's going on with Vincent. Anyway, going back to Kara Honey. You're gonna get someone strong, but I won't say broken. I don't think Queen of Swords reverse means broken. But there'll be cold? Someone's cold? That's like weird. I don't know. I think that's like the vibe I get. That's why I was like kind of like, Queen of Swords reverse. That's a interesting trait. And 2 coins, which they can handle. They're quite balanced. They can handle 2 worlds. I don't know what that actually means in this case, but they seem to be capable of handling stuff. I guess multitasking. Yeah, they can handle a lot of stuff. But I don't know. I guess can you take a reverse Queen of Swords? Would be my question here. My girlfriend did a tarot reading once for me. It was bad apparently. She asked if I manipulate her into being my partner. That's horrible. What the fuck? What? No. Hey? Calamity. That's horrible. I'm sorry, but what? I'm going to work with kids and legit want someone very nurturing. I'm okay. I guess they can. That's where this is. I think you'll get it because they're strong, they're capable, and I guess that's if this is Queen of Coin, it's gonna be a confirmation. But I'm kind of doubt it's Queen of Coins. Kind of. I'm lost. Page of Coins. Page of Clubs. Okay, no. They have a lot of love. I think these 2 are your worst nightmare. Because this is also immature. So also, I don't know about me ending up with a woman due to homophobia. Where are you from, Karahoni? Are you fellow Indonesian? If you're fellow Indonesian, hold my hand. I should definitely get a new reading from someone at some point. Eastern European. Oh, no, same boat then. We're kind of on the same boat. Oh no. But yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're looking for something to avoid, is immaturity and the Queen of Swords, since I think you already know what Queen of Swords is. But a good trait that you're most likely looking for is a lot of love. I think this is the closest thing you get with nurturing. And able to multitask, so you're not gonna be left alone, and quite strong. But I think the problem is right now with you is yourself here, I guess. Just that. Is that satisfactory? Is that satisfactory? Are you satisfied with that read? Fuck. Please don't fight don't fight, please. I don't have my headmates right now. I cannot handle fights. But yeah, are you satisfied with this read, Kara? Or not gonna take me no hope, but yeah, I don't have any to big. I'm sorry. I'm the same place I stayed. I started. No, I think I'm with Talia here. Of like, you probably need to fix within. I think that's a good start. At least experience-wise, me talking about my own experience, it's there. Like, you do need to reconcile with what you're going on right now because it's very heavy. I can feel how heavy it is here. It's just, how long have y'all been streaming? I got disconnected 6 hours. I've been streaming for 6 hours. Anyway, let's read. How is the rest of the month gonna go? I'll continue. Lots of hug, Kara. I'm there with you. Like, no, same. Because I also feel like I haven't fixed. I'm not well yet. I'm still broken. So it's a very relatable. It's nice meeting you to have fun with your read. I would have loved to read for you, but I'm like tired. Oh, and I will work. Alrighty. I think I know who I'll read after this. Alive. Anyway, Izzy asks, how is the rest of the month gonna go? Save it for next month. Good thinking. You're welcome to join the Discord because I always like tag on the Discord of like, hey, I'm gonna do this. Because who knows, maybe I'm gonna do like full moon reading because I'm tempted to try reading during the full moon. I think it's gonna be fun. Just to gauge. Because my idea was to do it twice a month. New moon, full moon, new moon, full moon. Because I think I get more feel during the new moon, during the full moon. But I don't know. I feel it's also placebo. But I think that's the man side of Vincent talking. And not the occult loving Vincent talking. Izzy. Yeah, I'm gonna do my read tomorrow then. God damn it. But I was gonna do it live. I guess next month I'll do it live. Fuck it. Thank you. It's okay. Honestly, I am prioritizing the viewers more than myself. But I think it's also the fear. The fear of I don't like my read. I am sitting straight, don't worry. Thank you, though. I'll drink. I'll drink when I put this card down. Oh, I mean, if you're joining EV's server, I also post there. Because I think EV is fine with me advertising like, hey, I'm doing tarot reading. Because I also read for EV a few times. And she seems to really like my read, somehow. Okay. Yeah, my hands are also tired. Because I can't shuffle for shit. I like your read. I seem to be quite comfy, even though, as you could see, sometimes I'm like I came out more, very inexperienced, I guess. Like, very unsure with myself. Comfy tuber. I swear to God, it's the music. I chose the two games that like, no, this is comfy, and then I add these type of music. I swear it's the music. Anyway, Izzy, how is the rest of the month gonna go? Poorly. No, kidding. Nine of Coins being a start is interesting. Are you overworking? I feel that's my first question. Are you overworking? I mean, same. I'm also overworking, but are you overworking? But got a lot of money. It's like, okay, that makes sense. Because Nine of Coins is like over investment, work obsess. Which I'm gonna go with work obsess. So I guess there's a lot of on your plate. Tracks with the Nine of Coins. Sorry. What's with the reverse? I know, one more. You will get. MVP of the fucking month. You've been out nearly every read. I am concerned. Why are you guys perpetually doing the wrong things? What cycle are you not breaking, guys? This, I've read. I think I've read for like 10 people tonight. And out of 10, I gotta say 6. I'm not sure if it's 6, but I'm just gonna say 6 people have this out. So what cycle are you guys not breaking? It didn't come out for you, it didn't, but it came out for a lot of the relationship stuff. A lot of the relationship stuff. I think romance? No, that's not relationship, that's romance. Some of the, finance stuff too. But I'm curious, like, Two of Cups. You got the gay card. And I do mean gay. Absoler. I was gonna say Nebuchadnezzar, but no, it's fuck. Two of Cups. Gilgamesh, there you go. It's Gilgamesh and Enkidu. They're gonna kiss. I think the cycle already broke last month.
Gay, homosexual, gay.
Yes. No, but there's something. I guess there's something missing. It's not really cycle. I think the cycle already broke last week. Oh no! Sneeze, 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 sneeze. I think there's something amiss then. It's not really a broken cycle, but there's gonna be something amiss. I'm gonna do that then. Bad luck, a lack of control, past misery, disappointment. But Two of Cups being out for the first time today. Imbalance. There's a lot of things to do. Imbalance. Where does the imbalance come from? Two of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, not Zawarudo. I'm not too bothered with the reverse. It's just the rest of the month is gonna be quite rough for you, is he? Or for your whole system, maybe? If I'm allowed to go that route. There's Zawarudo. There's another card for Zawarudo. I think it pops on one of y'all. Because if it's not breaking a cycle, there's just something like amiss. I think that's these two. It's like something's amiss. I don't know why I'm doing the Limp Bizkit like hand gesture. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of things to do, and that leads to some imbalance for the rest of the month. That makes sense then. Okay, no, that makes sense. So that means I'm gonna open 2 cards. You have a strong core at least. And the King of Wands. I'm somehow confident with the Justice card. Am I really gonna say Healing Journey again? What a fucker. So King of Wands reverse, which leads to some burnout in a way. But it's all coming together at the end, is my read here. Not judgment, mind you, it's justice. So I think you'll be somewhat fine. I think the rest of the month is bad, mostly because you're handling that turmoil, that imbalance, right? Like you're losing a friend because they betrayed you, hurt you, betrayal. I feel like saying betrayed is justified here. And that's gonna bring a lot of imbalance. You're losing something, right? Like you're trying to fix that in a way. But all in all, it's not something to be very concerned at the end of the day or at the end of the month, where justice pops out. What was the third card? And I'm happy with that. This is the third card. The hands fly. Like, what type of what cycle are you not breaking? But I think it's not really the cycle breaking. I think it's just it connects here of like just the imbalance imbalance of like you just left something, and that's like judging on how you respond with that imbalance, right? Because yeah, you're breaking the cycle, and because you're breaking that cycle, everything feels out of sync. I think that's what it means. Because the last read was like, this is like you're perpetuating something. So no, this I'm glad it's not that type of read, but it's more like, yeah, it's just you're gonna be shaky for the rest of the month, but honestly, everything will fix itself at the end. Like you'll get your justice, you'll get your not integrity. You're gonna get your arc, I guess. Resetting. There you go. Resetting. Look, that card will appear. If it appears when I read for myself, I am going to scream. Snoozing it again. But yeah, I think that's it. If you're happy, if you're happy, I'm like just gonna reset the cards. I'm gonna clean up and then close the stream. Good. I'm very happy with that. Okay. I'm gonna be cheeky and grab the last card just to see if it's. Ah, I was right. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Yeah, it'll be resolved. So that's good. Yes. Like, yeah. So the justice is actually very firm. Like, you will get the closure that you want. The closure, the rest. It will be resolved on its own. In a way, yeah. You could interpret it as that. Happy ending. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave this at the end. I'm just gonna leave this as a closure then. But yeah, that's the stream. Even with the internet fucking it up 2 hours ago. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this stream. I expected to. I only gonna read 4 people tonight, but ended up being 10 again. So yeah, once again, it's gonna be a monthly thing. You're welcome to follow my Twitter, or no, if you're from Indonesia, do not follow my Twitter, because my Twitter, God, I got I got sent a lovely letter from Indonesia government saying my account is withheld. Why is your account withheld, Vincent? Because I'm a porn addict. And probably because I'm queer, I comment a lot about the government. I spread decency. I am not decent. I break the decency law of the electronic law of Indonesia. So don't follow my Twitter. If you're from Indonesia, do not follow my Twitter. Just follow my Blue Sky. My Blue Sky is better. Just follow my Blue Sky. or or just join my Discord, honestly. Like, you'll get more or less the same type of updates anyway. And yeah, you're gonna get, like, if I upload audio, if I do streams, I'm gonna do, I think my weekly stream is gonna be Forza Horizon 6. I'm gonna do the playlist every week. I think next week I'm gonna do the playlist, and then I'm gonna do the long races. I'm still deciding if I'm gonna do the full moon read, just to like get the feel. But I don't know, we'll see. Otherwise, for my socials, if you're curious, your plural, hi. I'm also part of a system. I think next week we're gonna try one plural stream. Either I'm playing Cyberpunk with Kiss, or we're gonna do the endurance race. I think it's me, Kiss, Hera, and Eldon. So like 4 of us in one car. We just like switch driver every now and then. We'll see what we are gonna do. But yeah, I think for raid, I'm gonna check if that little friend of ours is still streaming or not. Oh yeah, no, they are. Okay, cool. We're gonna raid a fellow plural streamer named Fallen Doll. A Fallen Doll. currently playing Dynasty Warrior. So yeah, if you don't know what plurality is, you could check those link out. Snooze it. And yeah, I'll see you most likely Friday, but maybe Thursday. We'll see. Totally Tuesday if you're from Indonesia, because I'm gonna be in a podcast with Tal Hopper. Anyway, here's the rate message. We are reading Fallen Doll. Once again, always remember, if we rate, that means we're stepping into another person's house, essentially. That means please follow their rules, please behave, not be don't be a disturbance, I guess. I'm still not sure what the words are. But yeah, I'll see you when I can. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.